team, how are we? So today we're in the car, right? We're off it. We are, I've done that bit a wee bit. We are going to deep tissue massage. Sian, the muscle mechanic. I've been going to Sian for a while now. Let me get this off. Been going to Sian for a while now. I really like the work that she does in terms of using, it's just manual work. It's all kind of manual work. So I go for an hour and a half. I always try and go once a month. This month I've been twice. This is the second time that I'm going. But it helps massively. Helps break down scar tissue, muscles. Just helps with a lot of shit, to be honest with you. It's no nice. it's no nice. But do you know that way, like when you've got, like, anybody that lifts weights or anything like that will know what I'm talking about when I say this, but like your muscles are sore and then you like start touching them, it's like DOMs, right? You know they're a bit sore and tender, but it feels good at the same time. That's it. But sometimes, like, depending on, you know, when I've trained, how I've trained, and the intensity and stuff in my training, like if my muscles are still really sore and I've not been to Sian and maybe, I don't know, like say I've missed a month or whatever, then I go again, like it's sore, like it is sore, but at the same time it needs to be done. So for anybody that's kind of training, resistance training, doing any sort of training, because Holly also goes as well, and it's like you need to go and get it. Even if it's an hour. Like, it helps massively. It helps when you're training, right, and you're resistance training and you're pushing, you know, weights and stuff like that, and you're breaking down the muscle, and you start to accumulate a lot of scar tissue, which can build up over time, and it can actually hinder you building muscle. So going for stuff like this consistently, even if it is one-on-one for one every 2 months or whatever, no matter what, it's going to help regardless. So I would definitely recommend going. And if you are running about, you know, like Glasgow or anything like that, Cumbernauld area or whatever, like Sian is definitely up there with one of the best. Obviously she does a lot of other things as well, but I just kind of go for deep tissue massage, so definitely would recommend Sian for that. So obviously this, I'll get a video I've got a tripod with me to get a wee video done, and you can see me in some fucking pain. I'm not, well, she's obviously going to know I'm videoing, right, but she better not fucking go a bit tougher because I'm videoing, because I can squeal like a wee bitch sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. So I fucking hope she doesn't go too hard. Especially, it's just really on the legs. Like, she does this wee hang with my neck, right? And honest to God, man, like I've been going to her that long now, I can go, listen, you can't do that. Like that's just no. And then what, obviously Sian says, well, if it's sore and it needs done, I'm like, well, it's no sore now when you don't do it, so it's not getting done. It's fucking sore. But aye, so hope you have, I forgot what I was going to say there, hope you have some fun watching me in some pain. team, how are we? So, had my massage. Then this morning, there's been a wee issue with Theo. Obviously, for you that don't know, a couple of years ago, Theo ended up having some sort of brain injury called inflammation in the brain. It was affecting his back legs, his left back leg. He couldn't really walk. He ended up, his eyes were bouncing all over the place. He lost balance and stuff like that. So he had to go for an MRI scan. He got kept in. He got put on steroids and stuff like that. And then recently, over the past kind of week, he ran down the stairs and his back legs had kind of swung, but then they fell to the ground, and it scared the life out of me. I tried to pick him up and stand him up, and he wasn't standing back up. The legs just kept going away from him. So I picked him up, I put him onto the couch, and I went into the kitchen to go and grab my phone. To phone Holly and say, look, we're going to need to take him to the vets. So by the time I get in to get the phone, Theo jumps off the couch, runs into the kitchen, then sits down at the front door as if I need the toilet. So I was like, fuck, glad that he's okay, but I took him out. Everything was fine, done the toilet and that like he normally does. But he's always flicked his wee leg up ever since he's had this brain injury and that. And so we know, the women said that it might not go away, it could come back again. So basically last night I took him out for a walk. He was doing the toilet and his leg just went away from him again. But this time he was basically crawling with his two front paws, kind of looking back as if to go, why can't I move my back legs? So I knew straight away, I was like, right, we need to take him to the vet. There's definitely something not right here. That's just confirmed it. So that's us just coming back for the vets. Holly's away up to Stirling, she took her car, and I've got Theo in the car with me. So the vet basically says it's definitely, there's nothing wrong with his legs. He is a little bit weaker in the legs, but we knew this for the very beginning when we got him. He's compared to Kobe, like Theo's back legs aren't as strong. But the vet's saying no, she definitely thinks it's neurological, because he's still getting feeling in his legs and stuff, but when you flip his back leg over, like his paw, it's not flipping back round where it used to do that, so it's a lot weaker. And I think it's a wee flare up again with the brain. So what they've done is basically just put him back on the steroids it was on for the next 10 days to see if this makes any difference. He's to go back in 7 days time, just to see basically if there's been any improvement. If there has been improvement, then they'll prolong the steroids for maybe 4 to 6 weeks. So it's just I kind of wait and see what's going to happen. They said that they could refer us back to obviously the kind of neurologist that dealt with him before, but fortunately, what, we'll try the steroids. That's what worked the first time. Obviously it brings the inflammation down in the brain, so give that a go. We'll try again, and then if nothing succeeds like that way, then we'll go back to the neurologist. They might have some other things that they might be able to do, but it's a sad thing to say. He's obviously just turned 6 at the beginning of the month. The way I'm looking at it is, when this first happened, I was literally had him as gone. I was like, that's him. Absolutely fucking bawling my eyes out. But I'm now kind of living with the fact that however much longer we get with him is basically a bonus. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the way I need to look at it. He's got a brain issue. There's nothing you can do with it. And the older he gets, no doubt, obviously it's going to get worse as he gets older, I would imagine. So it's a sad thing to say that, you know, we might not get as long as what Frenchies and what you should get with them, but at the end of the day we can only try and do whatever we can to keep him here for as long as we can. So so fingers crossed, everybody, fingers crossed.